Hi, everyone. I'm Lindsey Plocek, and I'm going to be sharing 3 sales efficiency pro tips. This is a topic that's near and dear to my heart. If you know me personally, I was a seller for a good decade, and I was the master of closing like $1 million a quarter, but taking a bunch of vacations. So if you are trying to attain quota, really hit your revenue goals, but leave time to live a great life, these tips are for you. And please share your own tips in the comments. So why are we talking about seller efficiency? Fun fact, sellers only spend 30% of their time selling today. And there are a lot of reasons for that, but often I think it's because as cross-functional leaders, we are sometimes standing in the way. Our ops team purchases more and more tools, but some of them don't get used. Our sales managers, and I was guilty as charged, will spend too much time deal coaching and won't really have enough time to focus on developing long-term skills. And now, since I've transitioned into marketing and enablement, it is very clear that only a third or so of the stuff we create really resonates with sellers and helps them sell more. So I think this is a full team problem, but the tips I'm going to share are really about improving that 30% of time spent selling and making it smarter and making it work harder for you. So before we get into the tips, for those of you who don't know Mindtickle, we provide a revenue productivity platform. So think of it as a one-stop shop to get all of the training you need, the content you need, and the insights you need to close more deals. And so the first tip I'm going to go into is about spotting deal risks and knowing how to focus your time. If you aren't already using a tool for revenue intelligence and forecasting, this is an absolute must. This has been a game changer for us at Mindtickle. We offer this through a partner now, but basically we are scoring every single deal for engagement risks. And if someone is ghosting you, or if a competitor was mentioned, or a certain title, a CXO declined your meeting invite at a later stage in the deal cycle, your deal will be scored and you will know exactly which deals to focus on. So this is a key tool for sellers today to know which deals are winnable or not, which ones are engaged or not, and then go and do something about that. So the next tip is that organizations really need to create a coaching culture. And this coaching culture can come from the top down, and it can also come from reps self-coaching and coaching peers. But it really is all about creating that culture. And so one of our CRO customers spoke today about how he's running a voicemail contest. He put together some criteria, a script, and he rewarded the top BDRs who dropped the most effective voicemails and got the highest percent callback rate. He rewarded them with $250. So there are lots of ways to use tools like conversation intelligence, which records and transcribes your calls, and other tools to gamify and run contests and incentivize people to participate in this coaching culture. Another simple one is to take your top snippets and put them in an onboarding playlist. Fun fact, you need a mobile strategy. 60% of coaching today takes place on a mobile app. This is something people want to do on the phone. They want to give each other, quick hit comments, listen to each other's calls when they're asked for feedback. So mobile is key. And then another thing that's really interesting is that when it comes to recording calls and sharing them, 57% actually get shared with customers. So customers are expecting that you share call recordings with them now, and that will help close deals faster. So our third tip is leverage digital sales rooms. If you don't know what these are, they're digital personalized experiences where you can upload all of the content you want a customer to check out, maybe your business case, your case studies. You can run a mutual action plan. And we use these both internally and externally. So an internal use case would be if we have a partner come on, they create a digital sales room with all of their messaging for our reps. But digital sales rooms improve engagement 300% on deals that are invited to them. And if people aren't participating and they're not clicking anything and they're not doing anything, you are not going to win that deal. You know you're not going to win that deal. People will do at least 1 or 2 actions, if not more. Also, if new folks come into this room, folks in compliance, folks attached to getting an SOW signed, they're automatically added to your CRM. Another fun fact, a small number of assets do the heavy lifting. So 9.5% of your content is going to drive 40% of your engagement. If you don't have a way to know what content is resonating with people, which page of the proposal they click and spend time on, you need a tool to do that if you really want to work efficiently. So those are my tips. Also, if you're trying to be more efficient, you really have to think about measuring success. Don't just throw tools at the problem. Really think about what is it that you're trying to target. Are you trying to ramp new reps faster? Are you trying to improve revenue performance and quota attainment? Be very clear about what it is you're trying to achieve. So those are my tips. If you have sales efficiency tips, please share them in the comments. I would love to check them out. Thanks.